Welcome to the world of MCA Discovision.
To begin playback of a disc, turn the player power on, place the disc on the spindle. Use the play button to start.
Discovision, that you be the boss. Now I'd like to show you some of the valuable things your MCA Discovision system lets you do.
Most persons find it more convenient. Gently pull up as you press down on the center shaft with your thumb. You'll hear a click. Simply plug one jack into this outlet.
How about that? Pretty easy, isn't it? Discovision.
This red light comes on.
Simply press stop.
Oh, apparently my camera went to sleep. Anyways, it wouldn't be a live stream without something going wrong. And even though we had this scheduled on the stream, or on the YouTube channel, YouTube somehow marked it as it was already streamed. So if you guys got to the link from there, I've edited it and put the link to this one in there, so hopefully people figure that out. If you're watching this, you obviously found your way to the correct one. We're going to be going over the homers, which I don't know if you guys know. Homers is TiVo. TiVo rebranded, I think either last year, the end of last year, or the beginning of this year. It was not that long ago. They rebranded to the Homers brand. And that's what they have now. I'm not sure why, but one of their representatives contacted me because I've bought stuff through them on Skype back when I had my TiVo Tornado. So he asked me, he's like, "Well, we just redid the Tarantula. It's a little bit different, and we did some improvements to it. And I did actually like their Tarantula Pro." So this is a refresh of said Tarantula Pro. So, or I guess it's similar to Tarantula Pro. We're going to find out, because they also have, if you guys look, and this is what does kind of confuse me, if you look on their site, they do have a few Tarantulas on here, which is weird. But let me just close my message clients here. But I did put a link to this particular printer that we're looking at in the description. So this is their site here. This is what we're looking at. This one is $309 is what they're selling it for. And I'm assuming because they have the voltage select, they're probably using AC bed. Yeah, they are actually here. So 2208, it says it's got a touch screen, a 32-bit main board with Wi-Fi. And the build volume's 235, 235, 250. They say it can do 250 millimeters a second and print at 150. Ew. Those are some bold claims there, Cotton. Bold claims. They're saying less than a minute to go from 0 to 80 Celsius. And it's got a 24 volt, 8.5 amp power supply. Let's see here. So they're using MKS S Gen L version 1 according to this with the 22.8. So that's a decent board. They did they literally have no shame here. That they will underdeclare this for you. And if you want it further declared lower, they'll go ahead and break that law for you so you can get that printer cheap. We can't do that here in the US because we will go to jail. So anyways, pretty much all the Chinese companies do that. So that's the overview. I did want to see, because like I said, they still have the Tarantula Pro. And I think that's the older version. I think this is the rebrand. It's the same image, though, for both of these. But this says this has got a Gen L, which is what the Tarantula Pro is. So I'm assuming the RS is the new version for of the Tarantula. So, anyways, let's get to it. I've got the box here. I just realized that this is still in manual focus mode from the last stream. But I should have grabbed the mic. Should have grabbed the wireless mic. Let me go ahead and get that mic on. All right. I'm assuming you guys can hear me still. I just put the wireless pack on. It will allow me to actually get consistent audio throughout the entire stream, no matter where I'm at in the office. So if it is breaking up, because it does happen occasionally, let me know. So it's all sealed, as we do all things. I do not open it until we do the streams. So that way, you guys get the actual unboxing experience, and no one can say, "Oh, well, we did stuff." All right, so they've got a magnetic. It's like the Creality ones. It's the floppy style. There is. Oh, that's weird. The bed. Oh man, is this gonna be like a really long build? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I told the wife this was going to be a 2-hour stream. Oh god. I'm having flashbacks to when I built the Tarantula, like the original Tarantula. This is... Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see how much is assembled. Maybe it's not as unassembled as I'm thinking it is. They're still using their little, like their weird version of the Titan. It's like a bastardized version of the Titan. They do work, but they're not my favorite. Okay, there's... Oh, man, there's, Oh. I don't want to be mean, but if this is literally a box of extrusion, I did not realize that when I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a look at it. I'm sorry, but in 2020, almost 2021, I don't think anybody's buying kit printers anymore. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, man. This might be a two-parter, guys, because this is... This is not put together at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I didn't do my homework, apparently. How are you going to charge $300 for this? Well, that LCD's a little wonky. Looks like it got... Is this LCD broken? It's like sideways. Like, it looks like it got skewed. I'll have to see if I can pop that back into place, because that's not supposed to be like that. There's like double-sided tape holding it, And it looks like said tape gave up on holding at some point. I think... There we go. I was able to loosen it up a little bit. The cable looks okay. I think we'll be okay. Just going to line that up where it's supposed to go. Which should be in the bounds of the PCB here. Alright, minor inconvenience. Some assembly required. There's more screws. There's more. Oh, we got a little useless sample. We got a serial communication for the LCD. A belt. More belt. A business card. Here. From them with a QR code. Two PTFE tubes. This is quite literally a kit. Did you guys see an installation guide, or am I blind? Oh, this is nice. This is injection molded. So it looks like the electronics for the most part are all like set up. There's all the cables in here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. It appears to be everything. Is there a manual on the bottom? There's not. Is there seriously no manual for a kit printer? And they were wanting us to sell these. And I told them I don't sell anything without trying it out first. That was after they had already sent me one to do a video on. It wasn't like I was like, yeah, send me a printer so I can check it out so we can sell it. No, they wanted me to do a video, and then he started moving into salesy stuff. This is a lot. And there's no installation guide here. Unless I missed it. The alternative is it could be on the SD, but I'm sorry. That's kind of a big deal. Not kind of. It's a big deal if you're sending out a kit and you're not putting the build guide. Even their older machines, when they were selling as TiVo, had a build guide. Something you could follow along with. How is this $300 and it's not assembled? Tools. There's an is this like a used SD card? Like, why does it say SQL? Why are there stickers on here? Is the new one, is the one that's in the video description the 90% assembled one? Because I know they did that. Let me see here. Paste and go. I'm checking the product page right now. No, this says DIY assembly. I'm looking here. Do they have one that's 90% assembled here? What is this? TiVo new design coming. Okay, that's weird. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. TiVo files and firmware. Homer/TiVo knowledge base. Okay, this all goes to the same page. Support group, TiVo all files. Let's see, it's a Google Drive. Look at that. RS. This is SD card for all printers. The Pro RS. Dear God, their thing is annoying. Well, I guess I'm just going to download this. Let's see what's on the SD card. Just watch, there's viruses. Let's see here. This is the LCD configure it. No. Wait, rs.ini. No, that's a setting file. This has got to be it. Yup. So they did not print it out. That's annoying. Oh, dear God. All right, well. Oh, I should have realized what I was getting myself into here. Should have realized it. Oh my God. I feel like this is going to be a two-parter. I'm just saying. All right, so, well, there's only one thing to do, and that's build the damn thing. So, let's get to it. All right. So, this one here. Okay, it says A01 bag. A01 bag. Here we go. A01. A-01. So at least they're that we need a washer and 4 bolts. Okay. So M5x45. 1, 2. These look longer than. Are these longer than 45? Dear God, I gotta get calipers out to build a printer. It's amazing. Okay, what is this? It's 45. All right, well, I'm glad I grabbed a beer because we're going to need it tonight. I'm going to set this cutoff at 2 hours. So, hey, Google, set a timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right, well, I've committed to it. We've started the stream. It's happening. Okay, so I'm putting the M5x45 bolts in here. This thing better be, like, amazing for the price and the fact that you have to assemble this damn thing. I'm just saying. Like, this better print really well for what they're asking, and it's not even assembled. Like, this better knock it out of the park. I'll make sure that this is square. If I ever assembled a printer, boy, I started on ANET A8. Little Tarantula ain't gonna mess me up. I was just not expecting a literal build a printer type of deal. So it's been a while. It's been a while. I thought the industry was moving away from that kind of stuff because this is a huge pain. Okay, so we need M4x20s. We're just going back here. M4x20s with a T-nut for the feet. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on there. And we're going to put these two on the inside here, it looks like. And then these two on the outside up here. M4x20s. These look like M4s. Are these 20s? They look like they're 20s. They are. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would not pay $300 for a kit. Like I said, this thing better be fantastic. Otherwise, sorry, Tivo, if you're watching, but if you're selling a printer for $300, it better come pre-assembled for this size machine. That's all I'm saying. Or sorry, Homers. I wonder if I wonder why they changed their name, or if they change it to like rebrand or something. I have no idea. But it is the same people. Part of me is like, did they rebrand because of all the negative press associated with TiVo? Because they did do some weird stuff with like Tom's 3D. They like sent him money and stuff. They've not sent me money. They just send me boxes of printer parts, apparently. Nothing of actual value that I can buy tangible goods with. Let's see. I got my trusty Bondhus T-handles here. Oh, I should probably put it in the right section. It says put these here, and then we're gonna put the other extrusion on. All right, look at that. We're starting to look like a printer now. It looks like these last 4 bolts go into here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I am putting this on the right way. Okay, so that does line up, so you can't actually put it on a surface like this and then snug it up so it goes straight. Assuming that the extrusion's cut straight. But we'll find out, won't we? All right. So there's that. The next thing is a front panel assembly. That is this one right here. We have the front panel assembly. Andrew S., I know they were working with Jim and you guys for doing something. Did they seriously ghost you guys? Like, in all seriousness, did that happen? Because I thought Jim told me that they got back in touch with him. I think it was Quinman or something, Tan or something like that. Dear God, there are so many screws. AO2. Hang on, I need to find the, where the hell did my live chat go? Where did my live chat go? Restore chat. Pop out chat. I need to put it on the screen over here so I can see what's going on. Are the threads in the extrusion still very loose? No, they feel fine. Although apparently I didn't square it up very well. See, this is the problem with building your own, or actually it's probably the feet. Whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I will work with it as we go. Okay, well the SD slot, this can only go in one correct direction. I'm surprised they have all these injection molded parts on here. These actually look pretty good. I mean, how much labor are they really saving by shipping this out? Because they got to pre-package all these parts and everything. Versus just having people building the machines. Let me do this. Maybe this will work out better for you guys. Hang on. Let me try this way. We're going to go ahead and have this looking down. So you guys can see what's going on. Hang on. I got to invert the transform, rotate 180. There we go. It's like throwing me off when the camera's reversed. Let me lock that in. Oh. Okay. There we go. That's a better shot. Yeah, that's BS, Andrew. I'll send them a message. I don't care if they get pissed off. I'll send them a message and be like, "Hey, you remember Edge of Tech? How you guys said you were gonna give away a machine, then you didn't? Where's that at?" Because if a company says they're gonna give away something, and you tell your viewers, then they need to stick by that. I mean, we've not reneged on any deals, like, at all. So if we said we're gonna give something away, we give it away. All right, let's see here. Let me see. All right, so after that, I just put the screws in. We have to use, it says prepare the Y-axis idler and motor plate as shown in the following pictures. Leave M5 bolts with T-nuts loose until parts are being installed on the frame. The parts for these steps are found from slot AO3 and bag AO3. AO3. All right. So here's that plate. Man, this is a lot of parts. All right, so the 4x25 screw goes in here. Oh, wait, this has got to get a spacer, bearing, and then it looks like a self-locking nut. which does this little, Okay, so you have to tighten down a nut, but they don't give you a wrench to do it, so they're assuming you have tools to do this. So I am all right. Still a little loosey-goosey. Let's see here. All right. And we need... Did I put that in the right way? Ah, damn it. I put it in backwards. I should have been paying closer attention. I put it in backwards. Damn it. Let's see. We will put it in the correct direction this time. And the bearings, the flanges have to be away from each other because this is actually used as the idler for the belt. This looks like this is the Y belt, it says. Do they include any tools? They include some hex or Allen keys, like your run-of-the-mill Allen keys, but they do not include a wrench for this nut. So I'm using my own supplied one. I need to get are all these motors the same? Yes, they are. All right, so it says to put this on here, put the 4 screws in. Let's see here. Is it better to have smoother toothed idlers? I don't think it really matters. That's just my opinion. I've used both. Robbie Mac, Aaron and I have a meeting later this week to go over flex plate reordering and the 165s, 180s, and the what's the other size? The Solval ones. The hell size is that? I'm blanking out. The 255 by 300, I think it is. We're going through talking about what we're reordering, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know exactly when we'll get more, but we're planning on it. We're planning on doing one more round. I'm just going by the picture here of how they have this on. I can always adjust this later. See, it's like all this little stuff. A new person is going to have a hell of a time. And like, I have no problem building a machine, but this is, it's not fun anymore, to be completely honest. Okay, so one of these grub screws in this is just completely, it's stripped. Like, I didn't even put that much force on it. But the other one locked on, so there's that. We're just going to keep plowing ahead. I made a commitment to do this, and I'm going to stick by said commitment. Did I put this in the correct direction, though? Let's see. Because I can't really tell from the picture here. I think this goes around the motor. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. All right, so these go up through the bottom. And there's T-nuts here. Okay, so we got those two brackets assembled. Okay, bed carriage. BO2. BO2. See, Tivo's still using the glass beds. You would think they would have learned from the previous ones when they had issues with them cracking. One would think that they would learn. These little brass washers in these wheels are getting in the way. I usually just stick my hex through, and then you're able to get that in. So we've got one side just gets a spacer. Those they do have eccentrics, so, and then the other one gets a bolt of brass shim, and then a spacer, and the eccentric goes on like this, just like that. So we get these put together here. So again, spacer, eccentric, and this one is just a spacer. All right, and then the eccentrics go on the larger size hold here, so just like that. Why are these not threading on? You kidding me? There we go. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So other than watching the stream, what's everybody up to? How's everything going? All right, I think that, yep, we just got to tighten these down now. I'm still shocked that this is literally a kit printer. All right. So those two are tightened down. How many of you guys knew this was a kit printer? Because I did not. You couldn't tell by my reaction when I opened the box. How many of you guys knew that this was a kit, like a box of parts level kit? Yeah, this is not 50% pre-built. Not even a little bit. All right, so this goes on like this. I will give them that. Their illustrations are pretty good. They're easy enough to follow. So I feel like their documentation's gotten marginally better over when I've last dealt with their stuff. So I do have the guide up on my screen here, and I'm attempting to follow it. Oh, apparently the T-nut flew off. Andrew, that's really crappy of them. I will bring it up to them because I don't care if I piss them off by bringing it up. If they were supposed to be paying you guys, and you guys were like selling machines for them. They should pay you your affiliate commission. It's usually how it works. So, you know, or at least just give you like store credit to use or something. Something. Depending on how long this takes, I might also be doing a stream on my personal channel. I got some more stuff in for the humidor to make it even fancier because it's working great right now, but I'm using relays to control the Peltier cooler, and I'm tired of listening to clicks, so we're going all solid state, and I got an H bridge that I'm going to use. All right, time to look back at the manual. Oh, sorry. No, I was saying, I'll be honest, I don't... Literally, even the end stops are not assembled. I would not pay $300 for this kit. Like I said, I could change my mind once I get everything assembled. Maybe it's really good. I don't know. But first impressions, this is $300 for a kit. But then again, Prusa, but Prusa's a lot better quality than TiVo or Homers or whatever they're being called by these days. I don't know. Some people like this. I occasionally enjoy doing kits, but I don't know. It seems like a lot, considering you can get a built Ender 3 for, well, mostly built Ender 3 for, around $200 or less these days. All right, so there's 3 end stops. I only got 2 of the backings, but I got to switch in 2 screws, so maybe they're extra. I'm going to put them back into here. It says to put an end stop on the front. The end stop's going on the front. It's going up here. The end stop is going up here. Okay. It's an interesting decision. But that's what it says to do in the guide, so that's where I'm going to put it. Okay, so... It's hitting the bracket before it hits the end stop. So I guess I have to move the end stop. Still hitting the bracket. I did this correctly, yeah, because the belt's aligned. Yep, let me just double check my assembly with the bed. Yep, that's correct. Well, I guess I'll just move it further forward. In the picture, they show you having this end stop all the way to the end here. Okay, so It does hit it. All right, and there goes this. Oh, there goes another one. All right. There's one screw, one T-nut. Where's the other screw and the other T-nut? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Might have to go digging through my parts bins. Oh. Well, there's the other T-nut. So I'm missing a bolt. And by missing, I mean I dropped it, and that's why it's missing. I thought I threaded those on there more, but apparently I did not. Oh, man. Really? Really, Tim? We already lost a screw, and we just started the build. Question is, where did it go? Because I don't see it on the floor. There's Claire's toy down here. I'm not seeing where the bolt went. All right, well. It might be a little too long. Do I seriously not? I'm not going to have one that's short enough? Go figure that the bolt that falls is like the one I don't have a size for. I think that one will work, though. Yeah, should be good. All right. Back on track. Okay, it says put these up underneath. This weeble wobbles a little bit. I'm not sold on that. Let's see. One of these belts is for here, and that's not it. That's probably for the top. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it seems like it's decent, and like the injection molded stuff looks nice. But there's just some weird choices here on what they used where. Now, I'm going to assume that we use zip ties, yep. Which is standard fare. Nothing wrong with using zip ties to hold your belts on. I've done it quite a few times. I probably have quite a few machines here that have... You just mesh the teeth with the belt, but this is... I should have put this on before. The question is, did they give me zip ties? Yes, they did. The belt seems to be of decent quality. So that's good. Unlike that Sunlu we looked at. That belt's like that rubber polyurethane stuff that I'm not a fan of. It's not very flexible. But I did get firmware done on the Sunlu. It's just not officially released yet, but I did get it completed. I don't think they included snips. I just realized that. I don't think they did. All right. Now I need to get this through here. Well, it's quite the belt length here. Okay. The trick here is keeping this somewhat tensioned while also slipping the zip tie on. Yeah, I don't think I saw snips, unless they're hiding here. I don't think I saw a set of snips. They definitely do seem to be a little stingy with the tools. I would agree with that statement. Like my whole thing is, where does the cost come from on this that justifies the $300? Because we know it's not their technical support, because it's a Chinese printer company. Okay, well, that all lines up pretty well. So there's that. I'm going to move this up. This needs to get moved up just a little bit on the motor mount here. Like almost flush with the top. Maybe this other one will... Oh, no, that set screw is just... That just fell out. That other one. Where did that other one go? There was a second set screw in here. Here it is. Let's see if it'll go in. Now that I've rotated which one is which. Because I have this on both of the rounded side of the shafts now, instead of the one that's like set into there. Oh. Might help if I put it in the one that doesn't already have a grub screw in it. Oh, no, that's just stripped. That's just gone. All right, well, we're going to be riding on one grub screw. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get. So the bed's already done. Now we're going to bolt the control box in, which goes in from the... I guess this is the rear. All right. And I think it looks like there's screws that need to go in this. Yeah, there are. 2 M5. Wait, what the hell? This is weird. Okay, so we actually have to take the bottom cover off, which they don't tell you to do. And there's 2 T-nuts that go in through here, which is in A04. A04? Yeah. I mean, they don't give you a Phillips, and you need a Phillips. They don't give you the wrenches you need. So where is this cost coming from? That this is worth $200. Am I going to have, like, no tinned wires? Am I going to have crimp ferrules? Like, am I going to have a meanwhile power supply? I'm assuming no. We do have crimp ferrules on some wires. We've got 5 motor drivers in here, so we're running the Z motors independent. Okay, here's all of our wiring harnesses. Is this heat shrink that they forgot to shrink? This is heat shrink they forgot to shrink. This is not even shrunk. Oh! Holy sh... Well, I think this driver is going to be completely foobarred. Do you guys see that? Do you see what I see? That's just, that's completely screwed. That driver's physically damaged. Question is, how did they not catch that? That's the E driver. What brand are these? Let's see. What brand are these step sticks? Just says 2208. They're unbranded. They are 2208s, but that potentiometer is completely fucked. Also, this is a bullshit lie. I'm going to stop this right now. You know what? Do you guys see this shit? This says a Gen L. This says a Gen L. This is not a 32-bit board. This is an 8-bit board. What the hell did they send me the wrong machine? This says RS/Pro on the box here. This says RS right on the box. Right here. Right there. RS, 110 volts. 110 volts, RS. So, this is not the Tarantula Pro, which comes with the Gen L. This specifically says S Gen L for the RS. This specifically says S Gen L. And that's not it. So I'm going to stop this right now because the driver screwed up. I'm going to tell him, be like, hey, this does not have the correct board in it, and this has a screwed up driver. I'm going to take pictures of it right now. So I guess it's going to be shorter than I wanted to, but there's no use in me continuing the build right now with it messed up. Because that driver's not going to function, and I'm not about to go switch out a driver. I do have some 2208s here, but that's not accurate. Tim is not happy. Don't come at me trying to tell me you're gonna, like, you guys have like restructured and all this other stuff, and this is the same TiVo crap. Same TiVo crap that they used to do. So, like, why should I even bother? Like, what else is going to be jank on this? Here, let's test the grounding on the power supply. I did not pay for this, but if I did, I'd be getting my money back. I'll tell you that right now. Where the hell did my flathead go? I had a flathead out. Because I need my probe leads are in my H-bridge board here. And I need to unscrew the terminal for the H-bridge board to get them out. So bear with me just a moment. Alright. Let's see. They listed it as a 32-bit board. I went over it. It said S-Gen L. Okay. So let's see how we're looking on ground. Hang on. Let me dig the meter in a little bit. If I push... I have to push down on the power supply PCB for the ground to actually get continuity. Let me just touch on the metal here. It doesn't have a coating on it. Yeah, there's something wonky with that ground. I know it's not the probe leads. I used this meter today. I'm put it into just ohms mode. No, it looks like I think it was just the continuity mode that was being wonky with me. Okay. So we do have a good ground. Did they... It's still a cheap PSU. Did they... It says I have the RS. That's what the box said. And that's what he told me. Let me double check. The enclosure's plastic. Let me see. What did he say? Oh, he sent me other messages. He said you will receive this kind of printer. And where is it? Hang on. Where was it? TiVo. I'm checking here. Yeah, Tarantula RS is what he told me. And that's what the box says, too. So did he mean to send me a Tarantula Pro? Or a Tarantula RS? But I've got a RS box with a Tarantula Pro in it. I am very confused. This has the touchscreen with it, too. Did he tell me two different things? As far as I know, there's not a 32-bit Gen L, and that definitely says Mega 2560, which is a 8-bit machine. Is there anything else in here that tells me it's the RS versus the Pro? This has got the volcano-style nozzle. No, look at all these say RS. All the bags say RS. Every single bag says RS. But this board's not RS. Yeah, because the other one has the MKS Mini display, not a touchscreen. So they sent me the wrong board, because this is the touchscreen, and this is an RS, but this has a Gen L. So this isn't even the right machine, or the right part. I mean, I'm assuming this board's going to get swapped, but come on, you guys can't get that right? Anyways, I'm going to end this stream because this, this is why I don't, maybe I should. Let's do a poll here. Yeah, this should have an S Gen L. Because I want your guys' opinion. There we go. I need to see what do you guys want to do here? I just realized Ask Tim stuff was on. My apologies. I did not realize the Ask Tim stuff was on. This is not an Ask Tim stream. This is was supposed to be. I mean, I have an S Gen L here. I could put an S Gen L in here, but the whole point was to build this, and that driver, if I was any other person that bought this printer, we'd be dead in the water because that driver's bad. I'm willing to bet if I turn it on, it's going to smoke. Because that potentiometer is completely destroyed. Let's see if they tin the wires. These are the main power input wires. Did they tin them? Nope. They got crimp ferrules. They got crimp ferrules on them, like the little ones that just go over it. Little brass ones. So that's, at least there's that. There's electrically, it seems to be okay. Good ground and crimp ferrules on everything. So that's nice to see. But yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, there's no point in me going any further. I'm going to have to do a second stream. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I feel like this is fair. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to literally send him a message on Skype. Chris Leonaro is who I was talking with. And, I will send him a picture of the stepper driver. I'm going to tell him I need the correct board. And I need the stepper driver. So, no, I'm not going to turn it on. I'm not going to turn it on. I'm going to see what's going out here. So, but, yeah, like, I mean, so the power supply is grounded. That's good. Crimp ferrules. We'll see. So I'm going to see, well, depending on what his answer is, and what he tells me, we'll determine what the next stream is. You know, I really had high hopes for this machine. It looked nice, but like it's all renders. That should have been the dead giveaway. I'm just waiting for my camera upload to upload the file. So far it looks like we need a new E driver and a correct board. Dear God. Does anybody have this printer? Does anybody have this printer? Anybody who's watching, do you have that printer? I'm literally typing to him right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to fix it on here. I'm going to do what any other person would do, which is contact them and see if they'll send me out parts. If they send me out parts, then once we get the parts, we'll continue it. If they don't, then I'll probably fix it myself, but they're not gonna have a very good time on the video that comes after that if he's not gonna send out parts. So he's not showing us online, so I'm not gonna expect to get a reply back from him right now. Yeah, anyways, I mean, I could continue with the build, but honestly, I'm just kind of at a stopping point right now. I'd rather come back. So I'll put everything back in the box and I'll close the box, and then when I get the parts, I'll swap them out and do another stream. So this was disappointing. This is like the second stream in a row. That's just disappointing. Like, the Sunlu S8 was mediocre. The layer fan was terrible on it. And now this, where the pot's damaged right out of the box, and it doesn't even have the right damn board in it. So, like I said, box says RS, all the other packaging says RS. So I'm assuming whoever put this together put the wrong board in it. So, at least they know. At least I know they're not, you know, hand picking ones to go out to reviewers. So there's a silver lining there. Yeah. So, anyways, sorry the stream didn't go as well as I would have liked to, but you know, if I have the wrong parts and one of the stepper drivers are damaged, I can't really go too much further with this. So, I'm gonna leave it right there. And you want me here? I'll rebox it. How's that? We'll do that. We'll do the reboxing. I'm literally just going to set it in the box. I'm not going to ship it back to them. I'm just going to have them send me the parts that I need to finish said assembly. Ow, something sharp just pricked me. Just carefully set everything in here. And then this will live in the garage till I get parts. Throw these back in the bag so I don't lose them. Make sure I have everything that goes in here. All right. That's everything. So, this will go on the shelf. Until we can get some parts. So, if they send me out parts, I will do another stream and we will continue the build. But if I was any other person, even though I have parts here to literally continue the build, I am doing it from your average person's perspective. Your average person is not going to have boards just laying around, because I do have S-Gen LV2s here. I do have 2208 and even 2209 drivers. But it didn't come with them. You know, maybe I'll do the Anycubic Mega Zero next. Because Anycubic doesn't usually disappoint me like the last two printers have. So, yeah. My wife wanted to take some holiday photos. So, like I said, they will try to pay you for the boards or buy them. Wait, what? Like I said, they'll try to pay you for the boards to buy them from your store. I don't even sell those boards in our store. But I mean, okay, here's the thing. If they're like, hey, can you buy this from Amazon or eBay from a US seller, that's fine if they're going to reimburse me. That is, I think that's an acceptable thing. And like, we've had people that are like international where like they have an AC adapter, like for like an ABL kit died. And they're like, well, I can source it locally for like $10. You know, will this work with it? It's like, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll send them the money to, you know, refund that difference. That's fine if the customer is okay with that. Like, I'd be okay with that. If they're like, yeah, we know it's going to take it forever to get, you know, from China to here. How about you just buy it and then we reimburse you, or we'll give you the money and you can go buy it then. That's an acceptable resolution if the customer's okay with that. So, yeah. Oh, Davey, you were asking. Let's do this. I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to clutter the stream up. So we're ending it here. So right now, the issue why we're stopping is this is not the correct control board in this printer. This is supposed to ship with an MKS S Gen L because this is the Tarantula RS, which is supposed to have a 32-bit board, and one of the drivers, which is just happens to be the E driver. It has physical damage on the potentiometer, and I'm pretty sure that damage is going to prevent it from working correctly. So I have sent a message with pictures to the TiVo rep that I'm working with. I said, hey, couple of issues. I'm literally reading you my messages. I said, hey, couple of issues with the machine. It has the wrong board in it. It has the MKS Gen L instead of the S Gen L, and the E driver is damaged. I will need a new S Gen L board sent out and a new E driver. So that's where I'm leaving it. Like I said, you guys saw me put in the box. It will stay in that box on that shelf until we bring it back out from the stream. And that's it. So I appreciate everybody that stopped by. I'm going to go ping the wife and see if she wants to do a holiday photo. So I'm going to partake in that. And then if you guys subscribe to my personal channel, it's just, if you search Timothy Hoagland, I'm going to be just piddling around with some electronics here. I got an H-bridge module here for my humidor. I'm playing with some ESPs. And the guy, what was his name? Davey Smith, the little MOSFET modules, they're in the store right now if you search for sort by latest. And I actually tested them on, I know they work with 8-bit boards, but I also tested them on the ESP8266, the 32, and the Raspberry Pi, and they all work. This works with a 3.3 to 5 volt input for a signal pin. So they're nice. They're literally $1. So I've got a bunch of them. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I might pop back on here. I might not. I'm not sure, but I had planned on working on this for a while. But as you can see, we hit some roadblocks that are preventing me from doing it, because there's no point in building it all the rest of the way and me having a fully assembled machine that I can't even run because it's not the correct machine. So, or the correct board and an E driver. So anyways, we'll have to do a follow-up one. I think it's the first time we've had to do like a split video. Could be worse. It could have been a bluer.